Hello and welcome. I'm Andrew, and this video is going to be looking at the Olivier Giroud player moments objective that's dropped this afternoon, just around 6 o'clock. It's recognising his scorpion kick, I think, for the goal of the year winner against Crystal Palace. Basically, we can have a look at the requirements, see what squad we're going to put together, and just have a look at the card itself. So as you can see, there are 5 different objectives, as with every other player moments group reward card that we've had so far. The first one is assisting 2 crosses, 2 goals from crosses using a left wing card in the live foot friendly managerial masterpiece. Now, the same as all the other objectives and all the other moments cards, using managerial masterpiece has the conditions which we'll come on to later. But yeah, all of these are using the managerial masterpiece. It's always contained within that section. Push perfection, 3 finesse goals in obviously the 3 different matches using French players. So that's already leaning us towards a French player option, as well as having a left wing on the pitch to meet the first criteria. So that's 3 matches minimum we've got there. We could do the 2 crosses from the left wing in the same game. So if you can find someone helpful who is literally just there just to help you meet that objective, you can get that and wipe that out quite quickly. But there you go. The third one is score 10 goals using Premier League forwards in the managerial masterpiece setup. So that could all be in one game. If you want to get that out of the way completely, you can find someone who's willing to help you get along with that. Score the 10 goals, concede 10 goals, let them score the 10, and then if you want to do the rest of the objectives with Mbappe and Ben Yedder or whatever you want to do, then that's fine. But this will just get the 10 goals using Premier League forwards in the games that you use. You've got to win 8 matches with at least 2 French players in your starting squad. Now, given the French and Premier League bias of this, because of the card you're playing for, that's going to lend you towards certain French players, as we'll see with my squad that I've put together for this so far. That gets you a premium gold pack, that one does. And then the one that always takes everybody the longest, score in 15 separate matches using Premier League players. So that's the Electrum Players pack. We've got a premium gold pack for that. So that's 12 and 3 rares. 175 rated rare player. 1 small Electrum Players pack, which is next to worthless. And 1 normal gold pack, which is 12 items, 12 rare, 1 gold, which is almost not that useful either. The rewards are the Giroud and some XP. So yeah, something to play for there, and you'll get Chelsea fans and whatever you have, Premier League people running their teams will go for that. Plus he's French. French is super linkable. Premier League is super linkable. So that's what people will go for this, and this will get done by the majority of people here. It's concept squad at the moment because I've got the card on the bench. So with these managerial masterpiece objectives, the first thing that we do is we stack the bench. Now, because you have to have a minimum of 3 silver players within the squad, put my 365 rated, which is the lowest silver cards in the game. Then I've got the lowest gold cards in the game, 75 rated. That allows you to put the maximum rating on the pitch, which is what I've done as per. So you've got your fast, relatively underrated centre-backs, Tomori at Chelsea. This card is there's minimal of them out now. Well, there's quite a lot of them, but they're priced up a little bit because he's gone to AC Milan. So the Chelsea card is extinct. Not extinct, but not in packs anymore. And then Davinson Sanchez, Spurs centre-back. Henderson, who's a relatively decent keeper in goal. You will get a lot of Popes in goal, but I couldn't get the rest of the team in under the rating I needed with Pope in goal, so I've switched to Henderson. Got Kieran Gibbs at left back, pretty much the best 75 rated left back Premier League in there, and I've got Maitland-Niles, who has got good solid pace, a decent right back to use. Stuart Armstrong, all-round player, no real weaknesses, 75s around the board really, can't complain about that. Then the French foursome, I've got Sissoko and Ndombele, Alain Saint-Maximin and Anthony Martial up front. This will help complete the French finesse goals. One of those, well, some of those 4 should get me some finesse goals. And then you have to win 8 matches with at least 2 French players in your starting squad. And obviously I've got 4, so that meets that. And I've got Saint-Maximin on the left, who is going to be supplying those crosses in. And then last but not least, I've got Gabriel Jesus up front with Martial to score. So hopefully that will help me get the objectives done. And then here I've put the Olivier Giroud concept card, which we can actually have a look at the stats of the card itself. He's 6'4", as we know, high medium work rate, which is decent enough for a striker. Preferred foot is left, and he's got a skill. I think that's actually a boost. Let me just have a look at this a second. I think they've raised his. There's the normal Olivier Giroud card, the 79. Okay, there you go. So there you can see they boosted his skill moves by 1 from 3 to 4. And obviously the major thing with this card is the pace. 39 and 40 is not going to get you involved in many people's usable squads because it's just too low to use, really. And stamina 54 means he's kind of like an off the bench, playing it long, hoping for a knockdown kind of style of play, which doesn't fully work in FIFA 21, but that's what it is. But this boosted player moments card has got slightly different breakdown. His pace is useful, 86, 83. His stamina is up to 81. Now, the heading accuracy, 99, the jumping, 89, and the 6'4"-ness of it makes him lethal in the air. He's going to be getting onto those crosses quite happily. And the dribbling is all decent. We are 80 plus for everything, including composure. The reactions and ball control are pretty much 90. So that's a good old split down of him as a player. The strength and aggression are decent. He's not going to get out-muscled off the ball. You can use the left trigger to hold and shield the ball off for him. Passing is okay enough for a striker, 84-70 split, and his shooting is pretty good all round. It's going to be boring. It's going to be a standard answer here, but you're looking at an engine there. They'll make him slightly more mobile, slightly more agile, boost that dribbling up to 90, and his pace will go 91, 88, which will be weird for a Giroud card because he'll actually move fast, which is just a little bit weird. The shooting is 92, 92, 95, which is nuts. You don't really need to touch that even at this stage of the game. So he'll work. He'll be a decent player. Plus the flair, the outside foot shot trait, they will help you. They'll be useful within the game, and especially the outside foot shot, because it just makes the weak foot 3-star less of an impedance, really. The team player doesn't matter with this. That's more of a thing in career mode, I believe. But yeah, so it's a decent card. I'm going to get it. He'll go up front with Cavani, and he'll be decent. The pace and the stamina are fixed, so it makes him a usable card, which is what EA have done well here. And he'll link with Rabiot if you want to use him in your French squad. So basically, the last 3 special cards that EA have put out: French Mbappe, French Giroud, French Rabiot. All decent cards, all achievable, all French, and they'll link. You can have a Giroud here, an Mbappe here, and a Rabiot there. But to be honest, if you're able to afford the Mbappe card, then you're not going to be at the level where you've got Giroud and Rabiot there. Anyway, good luck getting your card. Everybody will be using the first goal wins kind of thing, unless you help each other. So if you concede first, just quit. It's what everybody does. It's just the way that these things are doing. Other than that, good luck. I hope you get your cards. Cheers. Bye.